Cape Cod is experiencing a housing shortage that is creating a ripple effect in our economy. Local employers are struggling to find quality employees because those people are struggling to find quality housing. The Housing Assistance Corporation issued a new study, The High Cost of Doing Nothing, that explores the problem and offers solutions. We explored some of the impacts on the local economy with Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce CEO Wendy Northcross and Cape and Islands Workforce Investment Board head David Augustino.
So for the last 2 to 3 years, we've been really closely communicating with our members about some of their points of pain, their challenges in terms of growing their businesses. And almost to a company on Cape Cod, whether you're big or small, whether you're seasonal or year-round, we have been hearing over and over again that they're having a difficult time finding the skilled workforce that they need to grow their business. Or if they find the skilled workforce, those folks that they're trying to hire have a very difficult time finding housing.
Oddly enough, a lot of the struggle is at some of the higher levels. So let's talk about banks, for instance. Our banks have a lot of difficulty attracting mid-management and higher employees. We're not growing them here on the Cape, so they usually have to go off Cape for those employees, and then they get sticker shock when they see the housing prices. So it's very difficult for them to recruit from off Cape, and it's very difficult for them to skill people up enough to be able to take those positions.
So we're hearing that the main barrier to business growth on the Cape at this point in time is housing that's unavailable for the working people of the Cape Cod.
15 years ago, I was training a ton of CNAs and LPNs, those kind of more entry-level kind of positions in healthcare. Right now, the big call is for technicians in healthcare. So I'm talking about rad techs, and various imaging kind of positions, and a whole range of jobs that are highly skilled jobs that they have trouble filling locally, and it's very difficult to recruit people from off Cape to fill those jobs.
Well, we're already seeing an increase in wages due to scarcity of labor. Now, that's not a bad thing. That's really how people earn more money. But because of our geographic isolation, essentially, we can't pull people in from a 50-mile radius. That only works in one direction, and that's west. So we have to be really cognizant of, do we have enough housing? Do we have the right kind of housing for the people that work here, the people that are earning what we would call middle income? This is not poverty wages. This is not affordable housing that's subsidized by something else. These are people that are already gainfully employed and being asked to leave the home because there's a new owner that now wants to rent that house to a summer vacationer, which is fine, but there's really no place for people to go. Those are the folks we're afraid we're going to lose, and those are the people that are serving people every day on Cape Cod. So if we start to lose some of these services and amenities, that's the danger inflection point we're trying to avoid. We want people to be able to get the home health care aid. We want people to be able to get the maintenance person for their home, to clean the gutters, to fix the roof, to paint the house. Those folks are being squeezed out in a way that could really impact our quality of life.
Part of what's going on now is an education campaign, so especially talking around zoning and stuff. And I get it, it's not easy. But I think as more and more people suffer the inability to live and work where they want to, I think that people will be changing their minds and will be more willing to seek solutions rather than put up barriers.
And you can find more about that study online. Visit capehousing.org.